growing up, I didn't get to see anyone who looked like me on screen. And even today, when we sometimes see people with disabilities on screen, often that character is portrayed by an able-bodied actor. So I really wanted to be a part of a show that was not only putting an amputee on screen as a character, but also the actor also had one leg. And I think that's a big step forward for representation in entertainment. I think having not only actors on screen who had disabilities, but having people behind the camera on our crew at all levels of production who also had disabilities adds a level of authenticity, because at every level, the camera department and the post-production, the people who are editing, who also can relate to that story in an authentic way, ultimately leads to a more authentic story when people watch the show. When I was a child, when I was 9 years old, I had cancer, a rare form of bone cancer in my leg, and that's what ultimately led to my amputation. I was on chemotherapy for a year, and at that time I was homeschooled and had been homeschooled all the way through my childhood, and eventually got to a point where I was interested in opportunities that were in public school that I didn't have at home, and so I transferred to public school, and it was this new, exciting adventure of meeting new friends and going to clubs and doing it all with a prosthetic leg on. And that's what our series is about. It is about Josh transferring from his home school to public school and experiencing all of the new things that come along with that. I think this season is all about Josh's firsts, right? It is his first time going to public school, but along with that, it's each episode really is about a first, right? It's his first time being in a team sport at public school. It's his first time doing clubs. Ultimately, he goes to the movie theater without his parents for the first time. And so what we wanted to show was this optimistic, enthusiastic boy coming into situations that sometimes were more challenging than he might have expected, but how his attitude ultimately allows him to transcend those challenges and to grow through them. Yeah, I think tone was something that was so important to all of us. I think when you see disability portrayed in TV and movies, often it is sort of sad or maudlin or inspirational, but in kind of a sappy way. We wanted to just show, here's a normal kid. He happens to have one leg, and he's just an upbeat kid. One leg, two legs, doesn't matter. This is just what his personality is, and that was the driving force in the stories that we were trying to tell.